Hi, welcome to our channel of IGNOU Audiobooks, Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Computer and Information Sciences, SOCIS, Bachelor of Computer Applications, BCA_new. Semester I, BEGLA 136 English at the Workplace. Block-1 Exploring the Job Market. Unit-3 Responding to Job Advertisements.
Develop vocabulary related to jobs. Use polite language to make enquiries. Be aware of language structures and vocabulary required to respond to advertisements. 3.1 Warm UP. Read the two advertisements given and discuss the following. 1. Who put in the advertisement? 2. What is the person, organization looking for? 3. What are the skills required for the job? 4. If you were interested in the jobs mentioned, what would you want to know? 5. What is the basic difference between the two advertisements? Advertisement 1. Looking for a job in airline industry. Jet 91%. Please do contact me in case of any vacancies. Advertisement 2. Hotel jobs in London ad 11, 58493I0. Location, Mumbai. Date listed, the 12th of August 2006. A British multinational company in T-Lola industry. Business is looking for workers to work in Riyang. Flight tickets and accommodation in London will ilk provided. Vacancy for cleaners, gardeners, SI7EWAR, ones. Drivers, bar attendants, plumbers, language translators, watchmen, clerks, cooks, ACCOIINTANTS, TECIHNICIANS. Programmers, etc. 3.2 Reading comprehension, responding to job ads. Read the guidelines given for responding to an advertisement and then extract the relevant information from the advertisement that follows. Thousands of employers use classified ads as a means to advertise vacancies. And even more people respond to these ads, but only a few applicants ever get a positive response. You may think, so why bother with these ads? If you consider the competition for one job, it may seem a futile operation. But there are a few secrets for responding to job ads, and if you make use of these tips, your chances of landing the job increases tremendously. Benefits of responding to job ads. The job ads are the ideal place to find a comprehensive directory of businesses that are looking for employees. There is normally a bit of il_FHRN material about the company, and the best of all, you get an idea of what the Conipanax arc looking BR, what they expect, and in some cases, what they are willing to pay. How to use the classified ads. It is better not to look for entry LIOBS since these types of ads will be in the minority. Rather scan the ads to find why ho is hiri and where possible, to find the names of the recruitment officers. Step 1. Select the advertising vehicle. Subscribe or purchase newspapers that run job ads for the area where you would like to locate a job, as well as any national papers or magazines that focus on your particular job industry. Make a list of internet sites that run classified job ads and browse them regularly as well. Step 2. The scanning process. If you are a beginner, mark the entry-level jobs and respond to them first. You should be prepared to be at the company first thing in the morning. You, secondly, must also mark entry-level openings in other job fields. They may not directly apply to you, but it indicates that the enterprise is willing to employ at the entry level. Thirdly, scan the ads that indicate that CXP_C_ and HISI_CR qualifications are needed. Even though you won't get the advertised job, you get valuable information such as who the manager is, the name of the recruitment officer, and the types of job responsibilities that you can expect. Step 3. Make a list. Before you start responding to job ads, you need to make a list of all the relevant hiring IIES and the positions advertised. Best TLMA for responding to job ads. If you saw a job ad in a weekend paper, you should respond on Monday. Don't mail your CV since it will only way later in the week. Emails only get read around Tuesday or Wednesday, so you need to be at their offices on Monday before the rest of the applicants respond. If the ad doesn't say no calls, then you can make a phone call to inquire, but if it states that calls are not welcome, you should pay them a personal visit. Most employers urgently look for replacements and will be too happy not to deal with thousands of applicants, and that is why you should help them out by responding on Monday. You need not call for an interview or meeting. Just way at their offices with your CV and well-prepared CD for an interview. Now look at the advertisement given below. My Lady, Jewelry, P. Limited. A fast-growing fashion jewelry manufacturing company based in Singapore is looking for the expansion of its marketing division. Required are sales officers, area sales manager, accountant, office assistant cum computer operator. Candidates must be graduates with 3 to 5 years of experience. Salary no bar. For prior appointment contact 9888833300 fax 22,459,876. 3.4 Listening to a conversation. Activity 3. Listen to the conversation and tick the correct alternative. Job advertisements. 1. Super designers advertised LDID not advertise the job in newspaper. 11. There was only one few jobs advertised. 111. The post of the illustrator was at number 314. IV. The receptionist connected Martin Day to the Design L Arts department. Versus Martin Day has a degree in fine arts, commercial art, V. He has the required L less than the required experience. V. Martin Day needs L does not need an appointment for a walk-in interview. V. The time given to him is 1:30 on Thursday till Wednesday. X. Lillian Thomas was encouraging, not so encouraging in her replies to Martin Day. X. He has been advised to bring in some landscapes, portraits that he has drawn. 3.5 Speaking, role play, telephoning. Activity 4. You have just listened to a conversation between a candidate for a job and the office staff of the company. Now play the roles of the following persons in pairs. Role 1. Jeffrey Baldwin is aspiring to become a sales officer in a publishing house called Indigo Publishers. Has a postgraduate degree in commerce. Has experience of working as a sales executive in a firm that deals in computer parts, 3 years and 5 months, 1 year and 7 months. Less than the 5 to 7 years mentioned in the advertisement. Wishes to change his line a bit. Willing to learn how to market books. Role 2. Mary Thomas is the front office assistant. She receives the call and after the initial talk transfers it to Usman Khan, the sales manager. Usman Khan inquires about his qualifications. He also asks him about his experience, asks him why he wants to shift, asks him whether he would be able to learn marketing books. 3.6 Grammar, non-FINITES, names of skills. Intentions, kind of job. Activity 5. When we talk of the skills required for a job or the abilities one has, we often tend to use words like typing, contacting, marketing, handling, issuing, working on a computer, designing etc. I look at these sentences. A. I have some knowledge of accounting but preparing Excel sheets would be difficult for me initially. B. Handling the Excel program is not very difficult. You will learn it in no time. C. Try telephoning the manager after 5:30 in the evening. He is usually back from his field work by then. D. Are you good at convincing people? You will notice that the highlighted words are formed by adding ing to a verb and are used as nouns. They can be the subject or the object of a verb. These verb nouns are called gerunds. 11. So far you have learnt one function of the verb ing form, as a noun. Now look at these sentences and say whether they are functioning as nouns or something else. 1. The two companies had conflicting interests. 11. The general manager of the company saw his staff coming in late. E. The lady sitting near the counter is the next candidate for the interview. IV. The lady I spoke to had a very encouraging tone when I asked about my chances of getting the job. Single quote dot. You will notice that these words are functioning as describing words or adjectives and telling us more about the nouns they are qualifying. Hence, encouraging voice, conflicting interests, coming in late, sitting near the counter. These are present participles. Similarly, we have past participles formed by adding ed7 to a verb, published, cleaned, or the third form of irregular verbs, vorlesen, driven. 3.7 Writing, responding to an advertisement. After you have decided that you would like to apply for a particular post, you need to send them your CV or resume, which you will read about in a later unit. You would need to prepare a covering letter with your application. You will now read a covering letter in response to a job advertisement. The important thing in this letter is that you need to show that your skills match the job you are applying for. Activity 6. Imagine that you have received training in film scripting from the Institute of Mass Communication, Ireland, Australia after getting a degree in mass communication from an institute in 0K. You have worked as an assistant with scriptwriter at Ronald and Smith Studios for over 5 years. You are applying for the job of junior scriptwriter at Worldwide Films, Riverwalk, Tampa, Florida. Say you are looking for an opportunity to work with a big film company. Also, Mention that since you have a special degree and 5 years of experience, you would be happy to assist with the script of a full-fledged film. Say that you can be reached at the above address and telephone number. Tell them when you call to 11CI out about the status of your application. Your language needs to be polite but not ingratiating. 3.8 Summary. It is important for us to keep looking at various vehicles of advertisements and read them carefully for the information given in them. In case we have queries, we can call them up and clarify our doubts unless they have clearly indicated that they would not entertain any calls. When we visit them, we should take all our necessary papers so that we are prepared for an impromptu interview. It is important to give a complete picture of your skills and qualifications and be honest with them while answering their queries. A polite but confident covering letter goes a long way in ensuring that your application will be read and/or you will be considered for the job. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video with the next chapter.